Hello guys, my name is John. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how to do a little Inkscape tutorial. This is for people that's just starting out on Merc and they're on their first couple of tiers, maybe tier 10, tier 25, perhaps even tier 100. This is how I was able to actually get out of these tiers and get up to my tier 100. First things first, if you're just starting out on Amazon Merc, then obviously you're probably struggling, especially at Q4. There's a lot of things going on right now at Q4, but there's not a better time in the world to actually get into this platform and start getting your designs up and tearing up as soon as possible. This is obviously the biggest time of sales the full year, so you're going to start making, obviously your most of your sales are going to come in Q4 100%. So if you're looking to tier up, this is the time you're going to want to try and get up to at least tier 100 before obviously December kicks in. So I'm going to speak initially about motivation. Okay, now this covers a massive broad spectrum of things. Truth being is that a lot of people really get disheartened when they throw a design together and put it on Amazon and they don't get a sale, or they don't get a sale straight away, or they don't get a sale within the first week, etc. And they just give in, they just give up. There's other people that will go away and start paying other people to do their designs when they've just started Amazon Merc. They'll pay for people to do designs, and guess what happens? They don't sell, and that will completely dishearten you. It's a horrible feeling when you put your design up. You either put a lot of thought into it, or you've obviously paid for it and nothing happens. From experience, I've actually done both. I started last year. I put a couple of designs up, threw them together and put them up, hope for the best. Nothing happened, didn't get any sales. I also paid an apparent professional designer that specifically targets Amazon Merc. Now, I found this person on Fiverr. It was quite pricey. Made me 5 designs. They looked pretty decent. Put it all together. He also was kind enough to give me the description, the brand, the bullet points, everything that comes along with it that would apparently cover the keywords that was required. Uploaded them. They actually sat on for that long to the point where there was no sales. They fell off Amazon because basically it didn't sell. So what's the real problem, the biggest problem with getting sales on Amazon Merc? Okay, and I'll tell you the secret. The secret is Amazon Merc hates you. They don't like you. They don't want you to sell on their platform. Nah, just joking. Sorry. The biggest problem is us, of course. We are our own worst enemy. You've probably heard that before, but we are definitely the biggest problem. And I think it is down to lack of motivation. There's lots of people that are probably eager to get onto this platform, and if not just this, but in pretty much anything in life. And there's this one thing that you hear all the time, and to be honest, it's something that I actually can't stand. I think it is just a horrible frame of mind to be in, and it's just a lazy mind to be in, and that's people that say that they can't do it. I hate that with a passion. People just say they can't do it. I always ask myself, have you ever tried to actually do it? And if you have tried and you failed, have you ever learned to actually do it? Have you tried to learn how to do something? 9 out of 10 people will actually say no, they haven't tried. No, they've not tried to learn. They want to be able to do it, and they just want to make the money from it. Doesn't work that way, guys. It's never worked that way, and nothing in life works that way. If you want something, you have to learn that. You have to try, and you have to fight for it. You cannot just expect it to come to you. It doesn't work that way. I know loads of people that say this, like, they want this, they want that, they want this, they want that, but they will never fight to get it, and they will never ever get in the frame of mind where they have to learn to do it. And this is where motivation is key. Motivation is As I says, it covers a massive spectrum of things, and you have to be motivated to actually want to do it initially. You have to be motivated to want to learn how to do it. Going back a couple of years ago, like, I didn't know anything about graphics design. I never actually went to college or anything like that. I mean, I did, but I dropped out just because I didn't like it. Colleges here are a bit different from colleges in the States, etc. So yeah, I got pretty bored pretty quickly. But pretty much everything that I do is totally self-taught. Everything that I know is 100% self-taught. Everything. So graphics design is just something that I learned initially from watching YouTube videos. Anyone in the world can learn this from watching YouTube videos, and I don't claim to be an amazing graphics designer, because I'm certainly not. But I can do designs, I can throw designs together, and you know what? I can sell them. They do sell. And so can you. Anyone can. So get out of this frame of mind that you can't do it. The world is not against you. Amazon Merc is not against you. You are the key to your own success. So please get that through your head, guys. Once you get this through your head, you will start to feel a kind of desire to succeed, and nothing will stand in your way. Nothing will stop you, nothing will slow you down. You'll have your good days and you'll have your bad days, probably more bad days than anything, but initially this is how it starts. You are probably in the frame of mind of being an entrepreneur. You're probably in the frame of mind that you want to be your own boss. You're probably in the frame of mind that you want to own your own business, okay? But you have to start somewhere, and the key words is that you're building a business. Brick and mortar, you are building a business. It starts from the ground, the foundations, and then you're building it up. You are going to fail, you're going to lose, you're going to have loads of bad days, but eventually you will start to see some success. You will see the results for what you've been actually putting in, and that's obviously the whole point in this. People fail very quickly because they give up very quickly. They get the idea in their head, they want to do this, they're motivated initially, and then as soon as they don't see instant results, then they give up pretty quickly. So this is not the way forward, guys. So motivation is key, 100%. So for guys, sorry, I kind of rabbled on a little bit there, and there's a reason for that. I read up all these different forums, and just some people really irritate me just with the stuff that they hit out with. It's like, really, I mean, how can you honestly expect to get anywhere in life with that kind of attitude? I don't understand it. You're not going to get anywhere. Go and find a job, because that's where you belong. Just stay in a normal job. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just, if you're in the frame of mind where you think things should just come to you, then you're better off just working a normal job and just leaving it at that. You're not going to see success unless you start changing your frame of mind. You have to. You have to adapt to the fact that you're going to lose it first. You're definitely going to lose it first. You're going to lose a lot of time. You're going to also lose probably money if you start putting money into it. Anyway, I'll stop. Sorry. So, as I was saying, regards to it actually saying putting money into it, this is for people that have just started Amazon Merc and they're struggling with their initial tiers, or they're not great at graphics design, etc. Well, the good news is, guys, that you don't have to be great with graphics design, and you also don't have to have money. As long as you got a computer with an internet connection, which I can assume you have, or you wouldn't be able to do this initially anyway. So let's just assume you have a computer first of all. You don't have to have money for fancy software packages like Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator. You don't have to pay for that, and definitely do not pay for Designer, especially if you're at the first couple of tiers. It's just not smart. What I will tell you to do is download something called Inkscape. Okay, every design I've put together, I have used Inkscape, solely Inkscape for this. Now, yes, Photoshop can be better, and so can Adobe Illustrator, but the truth is, it's not required. You can use Inkscape exact same as you can use like Adobe Illustrator, just if you run the software. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to try and actually throw together a quick text-based design. I'll edit it to make it look a little bit better, and I'll get it ready, get the dimensions set to the proper size for a t-shirt, just to show you how quickly and how easy it is just to get your initial designs up. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours doing this. The hardest part is probably actually just just getting the idea for one. But if you're in low tiers, then just try and find ideas, probably using Merkinformer. This is probably the best thing to do. Just use Merkinformer just to get some ideas for certain keywords, that way you can tier up quickly. So yeah guys, I'm going to jump straight in. As you can see in the background, this is the Inkscape platform now. I've wrote motivation. Now, I'm probably just going to go with motivation, but I'll delete it because obviously I want to show you how to actually do it from start. Right, okay, there we go. So as you can see on the left hand side here, you've got this little bar. I've just noticed that the mouse itself isn't visible on the screen, unfortunately, so try and bear with me. You can see here it's highlighted, it is the A, okay? That's for text. So you're just going to click on that, and you're going to click anywhere. You can see the little line there. So just write motivation. Oops, I've done that a bit wrong, sorry. I had the caps lock there by accident. Motivation. Okay, now this can cover obviously a massive range of different things. It could be people looking to lose weight, people like yourself, entrepreneurship. It covers millions of different things. People are definitely looking for t-shirts that say motivation on it. You just have to make yours stand out a little bit more. So here we go, there's our design. That was simple, right? That was very easy. Yeah, well, we can make this a little bit better, can't we? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on this. Now this is a selection tool. If you can see up at the top left, it's just the arrow, that's the selection tool. Okay, so just make sure that that's clicked and then you've selected it. You can see I'm clicking on it here. Now this is obviously, I've double clicked it and that's changed it back to the text tool, okay? And that's just to change anything, if you made any errors, etc. But we'll go back up to the top here at the selection tool. You can see I've highlighted it. Click on the selection tool, and then we're going to press Control, then we're going to press D. That will duplicate it, and I'll just show you. You can see here there's another one. So I'll just press Control Z. That will bring it back to where it was, and then Control and then D again. So I've got two duplications. So there's actually three of the same design there, but they're in layers. So one's at the bottom, one's in the middle, and one's at the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to press Control J, and you'll get a little node tool here. Don't know if you can see that. It's on top of the first O. It's just a little node. Click on it and slightly drag it. Just make it a bit bigger, like that. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the selection tool, and then we're going to go up here. I don't know if you can see this highlighted. There we go. So we're going to lower this, but we're actually going to lower it. We're going to do it the one here, and we'll lower it right to the very bottom. Okay, put right to the bottom. Now this is where you can start to change things. You'll notice a little bit of a difference. So I'm going to go down to the bottom here, and where you can see all the different colours. Okay, so I'm going to change the fill of this colour, and I'm going to, I don't know, make a something bright, I think, because most shirts that sell are dark colours, so bright against dark colours is pretty decent. So you can see here I've just changed the colour. Right, I'll make it orange. There we go. Right, so that'll do. So you can see the difference straight away. It looks much better than it initially did. So now that's at the bottom, so if you go back up and you can click on that again, as you can see there's another two here. Okay, so this is just something you can mess around with. Okay, so I'll press Control Z to go back so that that's sitting where that is. Control J for the node, and then I'll drag that again. Now this can be a bit awkward because it tends to try and drag to the same size as the other one, so what you want to do is hold in Shift. If you hold Shift, it'll give you a little bit more control, not a great deal more, but a little bit more. There we go, so that looks not too bad. Back up to the selection, and then we're going to put this back in this one, that way it's not at the far back. If you click on that one, it puts it right back, so we're going to have to lift it back up. We'll rise it up again. There we go. So what you've done here is you put this in the middle layer. So we're going to go back to the selection tool, and we're going to go to the other one, the one that's in the top layer. You can see I've selected the top layer one, And now I'm just going to go down and make that a white colour. There we have it. Now, this also works great in thumbnails, things like thumbnails. This is how I make my thumbnails, but you can see straight away, if you highlight it all, highlight, Control G, what that does is it groups it together. This is quite important, make sure it's all grouped. You don't want to be clicking on it and dragging it all over the place because it all just falls apart. Group it together, and you can see it's the one picture now. So, motivation. There we go. So, that probably took me a couple of minutes to do. That will sell. I mean, there's no guarantee it will sell, right? But there's definitely designs out there with the words motivation on them that does sell. 100% there is. And not just that, there's ones that's a bit more simplistic than that sells. It's literally just a text, just a white background saying motivation, and it does sell. You have to find the keywords, and that is definitely the hardest way to generate your sales. But it's what you have to learn. Keywords are key to your success on Amazon. You have to find the key, like the phrases that people are going to be typing into the search bar, like motivation, for example. Motivated to go to the gym t-shirt. That's a keyword phrase. Motivation is a keyword, but you need to find the keyword phrases. So, motivated to lose weight t-shirt, motivated to go to the gym t-shirt, etc. Motivated to diet t-shirt. What you're doing is you're putting the phrases in that people will be typing into the Amazon search bar. That's what you have to do. Make sure these kind of phrases are in your listing. Make sure in your brand. You don't want to make it look spammy. Try and just like fit it in smartly. Put it in your bullet points and put it in your description. I don't know. Are you not motivated to go to the gym? Get this motivational t-shirt. It will get you motivated to go to the gym. You have to find the motivation to lose weight, etc, etc, etc. Fit all this kind of things within all your metadata. This is your key to success. Without this, you can make the world's greatest design and it will never get seen in the search results because it's the biggest selling platform in the entire world. So obviously there's a lot of competition. You have to learn how to do your keywords. Now, I would definitely recommend Merck Informer. This is the greatest thing for people that do Amazon Merck. Definitely. But if you want to take your business seriously, if you want to start growing, then you're going to have to use something like Merck Informer. Merck Informer is probably the best platform to get your ideas from, to not steal ideas. Don't steal ideas. You can get inspiration for ideas, but don't steal ideas. It happens a lot, and it will happen to you, and it's not the best feeling in the world, especially when you notice your sales going down and their sales going up. But anyway, guys. So yeah, I definitely recommend Merck Informer. However, we're not done here, okay? We're not done. You can't just put that up as is. It doesn't work. If you put that up, then obviously it's just that will stretch it all to. Amazon will try and load that. It'll just stretch it all, or it won't load it because it's not the proper dimensions. You can put the dimensions up here. The W, I don't know if you can see this. Sorry, W up here at the top. See it's highlighted. This is the dimensions. So you put 4500. Yeah. And then beside that is the H, which is the height, which is 5400. Okay. Then we're going to go to zoom. Here I'll highlight that, and then we're going to zoom out, go to the top, and just zoom out. So this is what it looks like. If you put a dimension like that, it doesn't look right. It looks stupid, of course. It's just stretched. You can't even see what it says. So I'll show you what you're going to have to do here. So just drag it back down. Okay. So you're going to go here to the left again. Create rectangles and squares. This is probably the easiest way I found to do it. So you're just going to click on that, and then you're going to drag a square right over it. Well, it's going to be more of a rectangle, of course. It's going to be like the shape of a t-shirt design. Okay, so there we go. We've got our rectangle. What I'll do is I'll go down and make that black, right? And then I'll click on the selection tool, and then up here I'll put that to the back. Okay, here we go. So now you just adjust the size of this. So essentially just pretend this is your t-shirt, okay? So I'm going to keep it round about here. And then we're going to go to the right here where it says fill, and then click no paint. Make sure there's no stroke on. So that essentially just makes that invisible. It makes it an object, but it's an invisible object. That way it will keep the dimension size of your design. So click Control G, group them together, and then you're going to go to W back up here, and 4500, and 5400. There we have it. That's your design now, and that's how it will get uploaded. So again, this is for people that's new to the game. Just, it's so important right now, more than ever, to get tiered up. We're at Tier 4, guys. We're going to start really, hopefully, killing it very, very soon. So just try and get out of your tiers. Try and learn as much as you can about keywords. It is so important right now. Keep motivated. If you do not know how to do something, learn how to do it. Try and learn how to do it. If you're still struggling, comment below. I'll go out my way and I'll try and help you. There's so much things out there that you can learn pretty much how to do anything nowadays. So as far as people that say they just can't do it, you can do it. You're lazy. And I don't mean to be offensive, but just, you have to get out of this frame of mind. See, if you're looking for success, you have to have a successful mindset, and you have to be prepared to learn. Every day is a learning day. I've been learning different skills for the last 20 odd years. I've been trying to educate myself on as much possible things as I can, because the truth is, I want success, and I think we all want success, but I understand that you do have to learn. Every day is a school day, so to say. So I'm just going to finish up here. You're going to click on the up here on the right. You can't actually see it because my camera, my face is in the way, sorry, but behind my face there's a button called drawing. It will be sitting on custom. Make sure you click on drawing, and then you can see here the 4x500, 4500 to 5400, and then you export it. You can click export as, and then change the name, then you click down here and then it will export it as whatever you exported it as, and then that is your design. It's good to get uploaded. Anyway guys, I think that's me for today. I just realised that this has been quite a lengthy video. If you've actually watched the full video, then well done you guys, thank you very much. But I think I'm definitely going to leave it here. I'll probably put up another one next week. I'll probably put up another one, and this will be more for actually doing picture designs, like proper picture designs, as opposed to just text designs. So anyway guys, hopefully I've brought some value within this video, and you can actually have a little think about some stuff, and hopefully you've actually learnt a couple of things. If not, oh well, give it a dislike, as I seem to be getting quite a lot anyway, so I think I've got a dislike bot. Someone's totally trolling me. I've definitely got haters here. No, really guys, thank you very much for watching my video. It means a lot. If you want to see any more content, if you want to see my next videos, please subscribe. That's all I ask. Cheers guys, see you later.